Good afternoon. My name is Emily Howard, and I'm going to be talking to you today about why we should stop book censorship in public schools. Since 1982, more than 1,100,000 books have been challenged to be studied in schools, according to the American Library Association. In 2015 alone, there were more than 3,000 book challenges. The three most common reasons for a book challenge are because the material is considered to be sexually explicit, contains offensive language, or is not suited for any age group. Challenged works in recent years have ranged everywhere from the Harry Potter series to the classics like To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. In mid-September, about 2 weeks after sophomores at Highland Park High School in Texas began to read The Art of Racing in the Rain by Garth Stein, in their English classes they were told to stop. This book and 6 others were being pulled from the curriculum over parental complaints about sexual content and explicit passages. I got all of my research for this topic in Sears Library and eLibrary and from the Dallas Morning News. So how many of you all have read the Harry Potter series or To Kill a Mockingbird or even Dr. Seuss's The Lorax? I know I have. I've read all of them, but did you know that at one point all of these books and hundreds of others have been banned across the countries out of libraries and out of schools? So let's discuss the actual problem though. Book banning is a form of censorship. Book banning is a form of censorship. Those in favor of banning books for minors say that school administrators and librarians should have the responsibility of protecting their students from inappropriate and controversial materials. Those opposed to book banning in schools and public libraries argue that it is up to the individual students and their parents to determine what appropriate reading material is. It is of my opinion and another opinion that I found from the Sears Library that by censoring these materials, schools are encouraging students to think small and that everything is okay. That there is no such thing as gender and sexual inequality, or that ethnic minorities aren't being shot and killed frequently by law enforcement officers. These are the kinds of realities being covered up by banning books. People, especially students, should be free to absorb a limitless diversity of literature as they so choose, with allowances for age appropriateness. For adults, however, decisions on what to read and what not to read should not be made by other people. That is a right that is protected by our First Amendment. Now that I've told you a little bit about how bad this problem is, are there any solutions? Absolutely. In the U.S., the list of challenged books appear every September when bookstores, libraries, and schools celebrate a banned books weeks by giving people the opportunity to read the materials being challenged in our communities. I would say go out and read these banned books for yourself, formulate your own opinion, see if you think that they need to be taught to your own children, maybe not somebody else's children, and sit down and talk to your students, talk to your children about what they're reading and what they're thinking about what they're reading. Reading gives kids a safe place to explore the world and figure out things for themselves. They can try new identities, experience new cultures, learn new things about the world without feeling like they're being judged in an open environment. In recent years, the American Library Association has recorded about 300,000 to 350,000 challenges each year, while in 2015 it was down almost 50,000 books being challenged. So what can we do to help the affected community solve this problem? Join the Banned Books Week. It occurs every September 26th through October 1st, and you can get involved at your local library, you can join a book group, and you can find more information on their website at www.bannedbooksweek.org. And you can get involved with your local library and your school board to discuss the books that are being challenged, and most and foremost, go out and read them yourself. So now I've told you a little bit about why we should stop book censorship in public schools. Thank you for listening to my speech today, and have a wonderful evening.